Apple announced yesterday that their new iOS software will be able to catch child predators.
News 12's Danielle Moss joins us live in the studio to talk about how this will help local child advocates. Danielle.
That's right, Emily and Andrew. Apple will start scanning iPhones, Macs, and Apple Watches for images of child sexual abuse. With iPhones being so popular, many child protective groups are excited about this new feature, like Chattanooga's own Street Grace, who says it could help stop trafficking right here in the Tennessee Valley.
By virtue of proximity, Chattanooga and the Tennessee region and anything along our East Coast that goes through this area is at high risk for traffic.
Starting this fall, Apple will use its new iOS software to scan photos that are being stored on Apple devices and compare them to a database of illegal images. If a certain number of matches are found, the user will be reported for child abuse. The feature will also be able to alert parents if their children receives or sends a sexually explicit photo. Dunlap used to be a law enforcement investigator. He says that tech companies and law enforcement agencies have had issues in the past with coming to a common ground about child sexual exploitation. Features like these are a step in the right direction.
And so to see Apple taking such a proactive approach to going after exploitation with how they are going to limit the exchange and distribution of child sexual abuse material across their platforms is incredibly encouraging.
Dunlap warns that cell phones are not the only way children can be exposed. Explicit photos could be shared on other apps as well.
What other steps do you think parents should take to make sure that their children are being okay, as they are on the internet?
I'll give you three things that I think kids or parents rather can do to protect their kids. The first thing is to pay attention to their online friend groups. The next one is to look for unusual behavior. And three is to monitor their online use.
Some security researchers are worried that the software could be misused, specifically by the government. However, this technology is already being used by Microsoft, Google, and Facebook. Live in the studio, Danielle Moss, News 12 Now.